OITPC, Joshua Stewart smoking a pipe up north in the woods. Once again, we're down south in the shop today, but we'll get back up in the woods one of these days. Today I got my old Kaywoodie white Briar, Dublin, I believe it is. I've kind of given up on trying to get rid of the ghost in it. So I'm just going to dedicate it to more, how would we say, like the cherry, fruity type blends. There's not much of a ghost left in it before I made that decision, but so as such, I've got a cherry blend in it tonight. This is one of the samples that I got from Jesse at Jess Piping. Ken Byron Ventures Dark Fired Cherry. It's like my daughter just got home. Yeah, she made it before curfew. Just turned 16, so she's kind of learning to, how would we say? She hasn't really pushed the limits too far yet, thankfully, but anyway, this Ken Byron Ventures Dark Fired Cherry. This is my first bowl of it. I don't know what I was expecting. The cherry is definitely there, and it's not really as overpowering as I was expecting. It's good. But Saturday today, well, I guess it's well into Saturday evening now, but taking a couple of breaks throughout the day just to try to get through some of these samples that people have sent. Or that I've traded, I guess, for the most part. And right before this one, I had some of the, what was it, Scotty's Trout Stream? Yeah, that was another one that Jesse sent me. That stuff I like a lot. I will be ordering several ounces of that sometime in the future. And I think I mentioned in a video the other day that I just wasn't really feeling too hot. When was that? Thursday? And just feel like I must have a cold or something coming on because I've been coughing a little bit lately and just a little bit run down. And this afternoon, I smoked some of the John Cotton Kentucky that Bill Keach gave me. It was about a week ago. Man, I like that stuff. But not a pleasant room note, so I've been kind of trying to do some aromatics here later in the day to kind of get rid of that, and that stuff's got a little bit of a nick hit too. Holy cow! I mean, I've been not feeling 100%. I mean, I haven't been feeling bad, but I'm, about 80% of what I should. And I didn't set that bowl down as early as I should have, and the nicotine was it hit me. Had to go walk around outside. Fortunately, it was a fairly nice day today, and I was actually doing a lot of outside stuff, enjoying the weather. Trying to knock some of the honey-do list off for the son's graduation party coming up in a few weeks. All those little projects that all of a sudden need to get done. But I think I didn't even finish the bowl of that, even though I like it a lot, just because it was just hitting me too hard. So I'll just have to remember going forward to make sure I limit that stuff to half a bowl. But sure is good. And that stuff is about the smoothest thing I think I've ever had. I mean, it just, yeah. But this Ken Byron Dark Fired Cherry. I didn't bother to look up ahead of time. There's that cough that I've been having a little bit. But didn't bother to look it up to see, really what the components are or what type of a blend it is. But okay, I'm getting just a little bit of bite off of it though. Just gotta slow down a little bit. Mittens is starving for attention. I didn't come in and have my pipe last night, and he's reminding me that I wasn't in here to let him sit on my lap and pet him for a while. And another little odd thing is shortly before I recorded this, I was refilling my pipe lighter. I like this thing. It's picked it up on one of the online retailers. I don't remember which one. They had them for like $5, so I should have bought like 3 of them. But I was using just the Bics at the time. So I'm thinking, well, why do I want to spend $5 on a lighter for when I can buy these Bics for under $1 a piece? And then with these, you got to buy the butane to refill them. But man, I love this lighter. Sale. Even if I got to pay more than $5 for the next one, I'll have to get another one. But anyway, I was refilling it. Haven't used it since last weekend, and finally I lost it in the car someplace. I went out, dug it out, found it, went to refill it, got it refilled, and it sounded like it was shooting like way too much fuel out. It was like too wet and wouldn't light. Well, then I took the Bic and lit it, and it was, foot-long flame coming out. It's like, oh, we don't want that. So then I was trying to back off the the flame adjuster. I'm not sure what I did, but I was backing it up, and then all of a sudden the the little hand wheel popped off. And of course all the butane came out. I got a little bit of butane in my face, but didn't hurt me. Most of it just went straight up because I was backing off the hand wheel. Well, now obviously my shop is a little cluttered. I can't find that hand wheel anywhere to put it back in and get this thing fixed and refilled. I'll find it eventually, but in the meantime, just got to stick with the Bix or the old Zippo. I think, was there any others that I've tried today or since last night, or since the last time I recorded? I've been trying to work my way through them anyway, and by and large, for the most part, I like them. Some more than others, obviously, but I was disappointed the other day. Told I tried the Escudo and it wasn't working for me that day. Kind of scared to try it again. Although I think once I get over this cold or whatever it is, it'll be back to one of the top ones. Otherwise, still trying to catch up on everybody's videos. Didn't get a chance to watch too many today. Watched a couple right before I recorded this here, but with that, I think we'll try to wind this up here pretty quick, and rest of the weekend, which I guess Saturday night now, so the rest of the weekend just consists of Sunday. Duh. But got a lot to do yet, but with church activities, I'll be busy pretty much all morning. Come home, have a little lunch, and try to knock out one or two little things off the honey-do list. Then the graduation parties are starting. We'll go to one of those tomorrow. One of our friends, their youngest one, is graduating high school, which is hard to believe. I remember when we first met him, and she might have been in diapers yet. But kids sure grow up fast. Our oldest is finishing up her senior year of college, but she'll have to go for another semester the way it looks. Middle one, he's graduating high school in a few weeks, and the youngest is finishing up her sophomore year, so. Unless they all move back home when they're done at school, which, the way the world is this way, is a very real possibility. Otherwise, we'll be empty nesters pretty soon. But with that, I've rambled on long enough again, so I'll get this uploaded, watch a couple more videos tonight, and probably head to bed at a fairly reasonable time tonight. So with that, have a good evening. Joshua Stewart, smoking a pipe up north in the woods. Talk to you later.